Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Congratulations to Goliath. Goliath became a father, is 134 years old, and a tortoise. Goliath is a Galapagos tortoise that weighs 517 pounds. He's 4.2 feet long, and he hadn't fathered any offspring. After 128 days of incubation, one egg that was laid January 27th successfully hatched on June 4th. According to the Zoo Miami, Goliath officially hatched in Galapagos on June 15th, 1890. He arrived at the Bronx Zoo in July of 1929 and came to Miami in 1981. The mother is Sweet Pea. She arrived at the zoo in 1960, so she's between 85 and 100 years old. An application has been made to the Guinness Book of World Records to officially recognize Goliath as oldest first-time father in history. There's also some consideration for oldest first-time parents in history. Now check your calendar. Although he became a dad at 134, now that June 15th has passed, Goliath is 135. Congratulations to the family. At the Lambeth Country Show, vegetable likenesses of famous people have been put on display, including a vegetable likeness of Donald Trump and Dolly Parton. Kelly Parton was made out of cauliflower, I assume. Donald Trump was made out of butternut squash. Country Fair regular Maddie said it's unique and so witty, and we love the political ones. Researchers have recorded a video of a 3-foot-long deep-sea squid species that had never been filmed nor seen alive. It is the Azis Antarctica, a squid only found in the frigid waters around Antarctica. It was discovered on Christmas Day. They knew the squid existed because it would turn up in fishing nets, but they hadn't seen a live one. It was spotted at a depth of 6,000 feet. Boy, a lot of pricey artwork keeps showing up in like closets and stuff. A painting just sold for $7 million at Sotheby's more than 25 years after being found in an attic in a barn in Connecticut. It's called View of Olinda, Brazil, with ruins of the Jesuit church. It was painted by Franz Post in 1666. It had been owned by a bunch of Parisians, including Napoleon's uncle. Then it wound up in the U.S., got caked with grime. George Wachter is the chairman of Sotheby's North and South America. He said of all the paintings we put up at Sotheby's, probably 40% are dirty.
Recently, a new client called me and started by saying, "Mr. Morgan, I really need your help, but I'm just a nobody." Those words stunned me, and I immediately called him back, and we're now helping him and his family after a terrible accident. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Everybody who comes to our firm at their time of need is a somebody. I grew up poor, but my grandmother was like a queen to us. At Morgan & Morgan, our goal is to level the playing field for you and your family at your time of need. The insurance company has unlimited money and resources. You need a firm who can fight them toe-to-toe. For right at 30 years, we have fought them in courtrooms throughout America. Our results speak for themselves. And always remember this, everybody is a somebody, and nobody is a nobody. Visit forthepeople.com to learn about our firm, Morgan & Morgan, for the people.
Injured? Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability. ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
And good news, your friend's not dead. 2 hikers in the Adirondacks called 911. They reported that their friend had died, but it turned out they were just high. They'd taken hallucinogenic mushrooms, and they were mistaken. A forest ranger responded to a call about a hiker who had reportedly died on Cascade Mountain. The hikers who called 911 also said they were lost. Officials determined the hikers were, quote, in an altered mental state. The ranger escorted the 2 hikers down to an ambulance, which took them to the hospital, and they found the third guy. They brought the third guy to the group's campsite, and they all met up later. Everybody's okay. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. If you enjoy the program, tell a friend about it. They might like it too. If you'd like the program without commercial interruption, go to caloroga.com/plus. Or if you're on Apple Podcasts, click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening. You have a great day.
Want this podcast without commercial interruptions or feed drops? Caloroga Plus is just $5 a month, and you'll get this show ad-free. Plus, we've just added the full first seasons of Eastwood Reloaded and Crown and Controversy, so you can binge listen our new series without a single interruption. Caloroga Plus gives you palace intrigue, 5 good news stories, daily comedy news, 5 daily trivia questions, and all the other shows on the Caloroga Shark Media Network, totally ad-free. For just $5 a month, it's the best deal going. Apple Podcast users can even get a 30-day free trial by clicking the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening. If you're on any other app, head to caloroga.com/plus. Link in the show notes. Don't wait. Get your uninterrupted content now. Apple Podcast users click that banner that says Uninterrupted Listening. If you're on any other app, head to caloroga.com/plus. Link in the show notes.
Having a life scholarship and being able to afford to go to college made me feel inspired to go.
When I got a life scholarship, it was such a relief.
I knew that I wanted to have an impact. Having a life scholarship through the SC Education Lottery was huge. It gave me the opportunity to make that impact right here at home.
The South Carolina Education Lottery. A better you, a better us, a better South Carolina. Visit sceducationlottery.com/betteryou.